Whoa, did you just beat him with your own arm? That is hardcore! Seriously, kill me right now! That is the coolest thing I will ever see!
What can we expect in the future from Hbi2k?
Well, I'm definitely still going to be posting videos. Obviously not nearly as often as when I was trying to get a Berserk episode out every other week as often as I could. But I did the Midlandish Theory AMV. I've got... pardon me. I've got another video project that I'm working on right now. Two of which actually. One of which is Berserk related. One of which is not. I do have interests outside of Berserk occasionally, sometimes. So I've got that going. I am doing the voice of Hbi going forward in the Sayuki Abridged. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to mention Fro Legend when you had asked me before about which Abridged series I watched, and her wonderful Sayuki Reload Abridged. I knew I'd forgotten someone, but yes, she does excellent work too. But back on topic, so yes, I do have my fingers in several pots going forward, both with my own projects and contributing to other people's.
Can you explain why you made the Batman the Abridged series trailer and the fake Hellsing Abridged?
That was pretty much just a big practical joke, which was probably only funny to me. I was in the middle of, or in the beginning rather, of making episode 17, and they had, this big triumphant entrance into the city, and as I tended to do, I sat down and I watched that scene, and I tried to think what I could possibly do to it. Since there was no dialogue, music seemed like the obvious answer. And so I decided to put the Star Wars music to it from their big triumphant scene at the end. But the problem was that music is just so ingrained in the fanboy consciousness as this, ending music, that once you get to the end of that song where the credits start rolling, you can't just stop and transition to the end of the beginning of your own episode. I mean, that's it. You're done. You've got to roll the credits. So I did roll some credits, and then I realized that I could just end it here and just pretend that I was ending it all together. And you get lots of people who try to pull a trick like that in things like a TV show or a movie, but it never quite works because you're only half an hour into a movie and you know that it's 90 minutes long, or you know from the TV guide that the show is coming back next week and it's not the last episode. So I realized that I kind of had a rare opportunity on YouTube to do something with the form of a YouTube video that couldn't be done in any other form of entertainment. And so the temptation was really just too great. With the Batman Abridged and the Hellsing themselves, what I was really going for was trying to honestly piss off the hardcore Berserk fans as much as I possibly could. I wanted to try and trick them into thinking that I just abandoned them to work on something else. So that when they realized that no, I hadn't, I really was continuing Berserk, that it would be just an even greater surprise and an even better reward for sticking with me, even though I was being a big dick to them and abandoning their favorite show.
How did you get Lanny, Masako Vegeta, and Fro Legend in the finale?
Well, Lanny, Vegeta, and Masako were easy because we'd already worked together on the combined Abridged Christmas special. So it was pretty much just a matter of popping off an email to them saying, hey, would you like to do a cameo? And they all agreed rather quickly. Fro Legend, on the other hand, I hadn't spoken to before. And I was actually planning on having my girlfriend, who did the voice of Sir Integra in the Hellsing Abridged bit, to do the voice of Slan, the female member of the God Hand. And she, after much cajoling, agreed to do it. She'd only agreed to do Integra because that's another of her favorite characters. So I finally convinced her to sit down and get the lines recorded. When I went to actually splice them into the episode, something had gone wrong with the recording. All of the files were corrupt. I didn't even want to try to get her to sit down and start all over. So I quickly popped off emails to anybody I can think of who was a girl and might be decent at voice acting. Fro Legend being one of them, since I was already a fan of Sayuki Reload. Got a couple of responses, and but Fro Legends was the best, and also just fit what I was trying to do by having a different abridged creator as each member of the God Hand. So thankfully, she was very nice and agreed to do it at the last minute, and just did a bang-up job, and got it to me very quickly, which was good too, because I was pretty much holding up the editing on getting that voice in. So thankfully I was able to get back to work very quickly, thanks to her tireless efforts.
How does it feel being technically the first person to actually finish an abridged series?
Well, I've been informed actually that there are a couple of others who have finished them. They just weren't anybody that I'd really heard of before, with the exception of Adam West's Lapdog, who's currently doing the Ocarina of Time abridged. I understand he did a Resident Evil abridged before, which he finished, although a video game abridged is something you can kind of call done whenever you feel like it. But Berserk was I definitely chose Berserk intentionally because I knew that it was a show that had a definite end. I knew that I didn't want to do something like Naruto or Yu-Gi-Oh! That has just hundreds upon hundreds of episodes, and then spin-off series after that, where the only way to end it, you'd never reach the ending. You'd have to either just give up or just kind of wait till people stopped caring if that ever happens. I definitely wanted to be able to do it, get it done, take the time to do it right, hopefully, and then be able to walk away from it and move on to other projects. So it's honestly something I was kind of looking forward to for a while, having my afternoons to myself again, not having the next episode always ahead of me, always having to wonder, oh geez, what am I going to do for that next one?
Alright, HBI, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Not a problem at all.
And for you watching at home, if you want to watch Berserk Abridged, go to Hbi2k's YouTube channel at youtube.com/Hbi2k. Do you have any final comments before we log off?
The Berserk, the whole abridged thing, rather, has really exploded in the last little while. There's lots of good stuff out there, so just keep on watching.
Alright, let's murder him. It's murdering time.
Don't think about sex, don't think about sex. Meow, 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 meow.
He stole little Karimo's line. Naughty! Naughty!
Oh, crap. There he goes again.
Naughty!
But I don't get it. 1 minute Griffith is coming on to you like a fangirl backstage at a Backstreet Boys concert, and the next he's ordering a naked woman to share your tent. Maybe he's playing hard to get.
Yeah, or maybe he's hoping one night with you will turn me off of women altogether.